my name is Miss Pam, and I'm from Building Blocks Child Development Center here in Spencer, West Virginia, and I have a book and a project to do with you today. Our book is called The Easter Egg by Jan Brett, because it's Easter week. Sunday, the Easter Bunny comes. That makes nice. Wonder what's going to be in your Easter basket. Probably an egg. Let's read this book. Cheer up, spring is here. Time to start on my first ever Easter egg, Hoppy said. Each year, the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide the eggs on Easter morning. Now, this is a Jan Brett book. And then, if you look over here in the, can you see that on there, Justin? If you look over here in this little like window, it says Rabbit Town. And then this one over here has a robin in it, a mama robin. And let's see what this is all about. We gotta watch these. Oh, and here's a window up here. Gotta watch these windows and see what's happening, because it kind of gives you another little part of a story in there. Hoppy had been dreaming about being that bunny all year long. Now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. I need an amazing idea, he thought. Okay, this one, she's making her egg out of seashells. And there's the mama robin. And this rabbit over here, he's painting his egg. Hoppy spotted Flora Bunny planting spring wildflowers in her eggs. The Easter rabbit will love these colorful flowers, he thought, and started picking flowers for his egg. Here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. Look, she's got all kinds of pretty flowers growing in her eggshells. What a good idea. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Buster Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Well, here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said, and he put a smooth, round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Thank you, Buster, Hoppy said. Oh my God, this one over, I think she's dyeing an egg. And there's the mama robin and the daddy robin. And oh, this egg looks like she's gluing beads all over her egg. And look at that beautiful egg he's carving. And all those different ones down there. Hoppy was hopping along when the smell of sweetness led him out of the woods and straight to the chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy frosting, squiggles, and bows. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity hop, Hoppy exclaimed. I'll make the Easter rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet it will make his whiskers tingle. Then Hoppy saw Granny Irene decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design out on the egg with a special tool. Then she dipped the egg in pots of yellow, green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. I'll never make an egg that beautiful, he told Granny Irene. She smiled. Try, she said, giving him one of her special tools. Hoppy was hopping by Hans Vanderrabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit so real that he looked alive. Fantastic, Hoppy exclaimed. Thank you, Hoppy, Hans said. Why don't you make a painting on your egg? And he gave Hoppy pots of paint and a fine brush. As Hoppy bounded along, a loud boing nearly knocked him off his feet. It was a whirling, twirling, mechanical egg. Whoa, thought Hoppy said. That's an unusual egg. Would you like to make one? Roberto asked. Hoppy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. Thank you, Roberto, he sighed, but I think I better make the egg that is right for me. Hoppy hopped back to the woods and lay down under a tall tree to think. Making a beautiful egg is harder than I imagined, he thought. I guess I don't have to win. I just want to make an egg that I'm proud of. Suddenly the woods rang with the squawking of birds sounding an alarm. Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly as if she couldn't decide where to go. An egg had tumbled out of Mother Robin's nest. Inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mother to keep it warm until it hatched. Here, open the window. There's 2 little eggs still up here in the nest. And that one right there he is. Little blue robin egg fell out. Hoppy knew what he had to do. He sat down carefully and covered the blue egg with his soft, warm fur. I'll take care of you the best I can, he whispered. Relieved, the mother robin chirped and settled down on her other 2 eggs. Hoppy never left the robin's egg. If it was sunny and warm, he carefully turned the egg in its nest of moss. If it was rainy and cold, he kept the egg covered and dry. At night, the wild animals passed by, and Hoppy crouched down and stayed hidden in the ferns. Often he heard strange noises coming from above, but Hoppy didn't run away. Look at him, he's standing right there and keeping that little egg safe. Every day the rabbits worked on their eggs. Tadpoles turned into frogs, buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had forgotten all about Hoppy, who was quietly sitting on the blue egg under the tall tree in the woods. Early the next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit. Suddenly, a beautiful wagon rolled toward them out of the mist. And this page, look here, it opens up. So I gotta slide my book over and open this page. Look at that. And it stopped. The Easter bunny stepped down from the wagon and admired the decorated eggs one by one. You have brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world. But a very special one is not here, he told them. The rabbits were puzzled. Whose egg could it be? All right, there's my big page in. Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs, he said. When I return, I will show it to you. And look up here. Look at this one. What's happened? Look, the egg's in pieces. What do you think has happened? Well, there's the mama and the daddy robin. And those 2 eggs have hatched. And mama's feeding it a worm. And then look over here. There's Hoppy. And look what he has. The baby robin. It hatched out of its egg. And the Easter bunny, he disappeared into the woods. He came back with Hoppy, looking scruffy and bedraggled. Hoppy has an amazing egg to be proud of, the Easter rabbit told them. He has kept Mother Robin's egg warm and safe until her baby bird hatched, and she could take care of it. The Easter rabbit placed the empty blue shell in the place of honor atop the wagon, and now they were ready to go. And there's Mama Robin's egg. They got all the pieces back together. The rabbits cheered for the egg that had surprised them all. It's our best Easter ever, Hoppy, they shouted. Then the brave little bunny and the Easter rabbit rode off together to hide the eggs for girls and boys to find on Easter morning. The end. Well, that was a really neat book. Hoppy did something amazing. He went and he found the bird egg that it's not his egg. Why should he have to bother about it? But he did. He did something nice for someone. And he took care of that little egg and until it hatched. And then Mama Robin, she could take over from there. But birds can't pick up an egg that falls out of the nest. They don't have any hands. They just have wings. So Hoppy knew what he needed to do. And he decided to put his plans to the side. All the things that he wanted to do and help somebody that was really, really needed their help. His help. So that's an important thing to do. That's a good lesson to learn too. We all need some help every once in a while. And sometimes there's some things that you just can't do for yourself. You need a little help. And it's okay to ask. You know, I have a problem. I'm short. I can't reach the tall shelf. Even if I'm an adult, I still can't reach the tall shelf. I'm short. So I have to say, excuse me, Miss Penny, could you get that off the top shelf because she's a little bit taller than I am and I can't reach. So we help each other out. Sometimes it makes your heart feel so good when you do something to help somebody else. So, all right. So let's get our book put away. And we have got an Easter egg here. And our Easter egg, if you will see, has all kinds of numbers on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our number cards. And our number cards are 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to stop here at the 4 and we're going to look at it real quick. Because if you look at this 4 and if you see if you can find its match, none of them look exactly the same. But this one down here and this 4, those are both the number 4. Now, this 4 is where I wrote it. This 4 is where I cut it out on my Cricut. It's a different kind of 4, but it's still the same number. And you still make it the same way. Down, across, and down some more. That's the way to make a 4. Down, across, and down some more. That's the way to make 4. Sometimes they just look a little different, but they're the same number. Okay, so our numbers are in order 1 through 10. So we have to mix them all up. We're going to mix them until we don't know what number is going to be first. Okay, get them all mixed up here. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to flip a number over. We're going to find that number on our egg, and we're going to color it a certain color. All right. So, our first egg is number, okay, that looks like a 6, but there's a line up there. That means that the line has got to be turned, the card has to be turned around until the line is on the bottom. And look at that. A hoop and a line, it makes the number 9. So we're going to slide down here until we can find the number 9. And where is it at? It's right there. Right there's the number 9. We are going to get out our markers. And we are going to, oh, one of my markers is trying to roll away here. We are going to get a marker. I think I'm going to color my 9 blue. All right. So I found my number 9, and I'm going to color this whole strip, the color blue. So I'm going to get my marker, and I'm pinching my marker between my thumb and my finger, and it kind of sits on this finger right here, just like that. So now we are going to color the whole thing blue. And before I color too much, I'm going to get a piece of paper here and put underneath my paper so I don't color on a red piece down here. A couple weeks ago I got paint all over the piece of paper that we keep down underneath there. Today I just might get marker all over it, so we'll get us a piece of paper. So we're going to color this entire strip blue. Okay, so we're going to go all the way across. And I'm going to try to stay in my lines. If I get out of my lines a little bit, it's okay. When you're learning how to do something, sometimes you make mistakes. But mistakes are just a way of figuring out another way to do things. Alright. So we're going to color our number 9 blue. Alright, let's see what our next number is. Our next number is 8. So we're going to start here at the top, and we're going to go down, and right there it is. Number 8 didn't take us long. And we're going to color our number 8 brown. We're going to pinch it, and we're going to color our number 8 brown. These are kind of like the Cuisinart colors. Now I got one here that I'm not quite sure how my color is going to work because I don't have a light green and a dark green. So we'll see what we can do when we get to that number. Because I might have to figure something out. What am I going to do? If I only have one color of green marker and I need 2 colors of green, how am I going to do that? Well, we'll try something. Alright, so there we go. We're going coloring the whole thing brown. Alright, let's see what our next number is. Our next number is going to be 6. Now remember the line's on the bottom. If it was like this, it would look like a number 9. But our line, if we have a line on it, is on the bottom. So that is the number 6. So we're going to slide down here and find the number 6. And number 6 is dark green when we're looking at Cuisinart colors. And I don't normally do Cuisinart rods. That's Miss Penny's class. Her class is older than mine. But I figured, you know, if it's 1 through 10, we could just use our Cuisinart colors. Since I never do those, that might be something new, different to do today. Sometimes you decide to do things one way and then you change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. All you gotta do is try something. I might have tried it and went, no, I don't think I can do that. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'm pinching my crayon or my marker. Alright, let's see what our next number is. Our next number is 5. Let's slide down till we find it. Oh, there it is. Short stick, belly fat. Number 5 needs a hat. And number 5 is yellow. So we're going to make number 5 yellow. Color all the way across. Alright, there's our number 5. Alright, let's see what our next number is. And our next number is, oh, it's upside down. I'm going to turn it And that's the number 3, and that's right there at the very tip top of our egg. Now here's where we got the problem. Because our number 3 is a light green. And I don't have a light green. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to color real light with our marker. We'll try to make it light green. It's still a little dark. But we're just going to color really easy. Easy, 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 easy. And make it kind of lighter. We'll just color really, really light. What do you think? You think that'll work? I think that'll work. Not exactly light green, but it's not too bad. I think it'll work. All right, our next number is 2-digit number. 1 in the front, 0 in the back, 1 and 0 beside each other. Make 10. So we're going to slide down here and find the number 10. And number 10 in the Cuisinart colors is orange. So we will color this stripe orange. Oh, got it on my lines right there. Should I just throw my paper away and stop? Nah, we don't do that. We want to keep on going. It's okay. It'll be all right. Now we'll color our number 10 stripe orange. All right, there we go. Now, let's see what our next number is going to be. And our next number is 7. And number 7 is, we're at. Down, 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 down. There it is. Number 7 is black. Black on an Easter egg? Why not? You might decide you don't want to do the Cuisinart colors. You can think of your own color pattern. Maybe you want your 1 to be pink. Or your number 1 to be light blue. Or maybe you want your number 1 to have polka dots. You even have polka dots if you want. My black marker kind of looks like it is losing its color. It's not coloring very well anymore. You think I should just throw it away? Nope. You can actually go online, and if you go onto Crayola's website, they have a program where you can take your old markers that don't work anymore, and you can send them back to Crayola, and they will make a new marker for you. Or a new marker for someone. It's recycling. Alright, if I can pick up my card, our next number is going to be number 2. Half a heart will never do. Slide to the right and make a 2. And where's your number 2? Number 2, number 2, number 2, number 2, number 2, number 2. There it is. And number 2 is red. So we're going to get our red crayon out. Pinching our crayon. I'm thinking it's about time for Miss Pam to actually send her markers back to Crayola. And maybe get me some new markers. They look like they are losing their ink. Well, we'll get through it. I could stop and get my crayons out. I could always do crayons. But I figure I got it started. I might as well go ahead and finish it with my marker. Keep on pinching my marker. And getting that number 2 colored red. If I can get it done. Do you think I'm gonna make it? It's getting pretty light on me. Oh. Keep on going. It can do it. We can do it. We're almost there. And look at that. Whew. I didn't think we were going to make it, but we did. We made it. All right. And then our next number is going to be number 4. Remember? Down, across, and down some more. That's the way to make a 4. And we'll go down through there. Oh, there's our number 1. And on down to our number 4. Now remember, our 4s don't look exactly alike, but that's okay. Alright, so our number 4 is going to be purple. We're going to color our number 4 purple. Alright. And our last number, can you guess which one's our last number? That's the number 1. That's right there. And number 1 in Cuisenaire colors is white. So that means that we don't have to do anything to that one. We are all done. And there you have a Cuisenaire kind of Cuisenaire colored egg, except for my light green. Gonna have to get me a set of markers that's got a light green marker in it, aren't I? So, some of our numbers are a little hard to see, but we can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7's right there. It's kind of hard to see. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And there you have it. A Cuisenaire egg. What color are you going to make your eggs? Are you going to make your eggs the Cuisenaire colors? Are you going to make your eggs have stripes or spots or squiggles? Hey, squiggles is a good way to do it too. All right. Well, that is it for me today. And I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something along the way. I'll see you next time. Bye.